This is an event that has been going on for how many years?
This is our 6th year for this event. There's a great need for us. We have a very historic town, and a lot of famous people came from Saratoga, and this is an opportunity for people to learn about who was prominent in this town and what did they do to improve it and make it what it is. Martin and Hannah McCarty, would you come down? And you founded McCartysville. And Martin and Hannah was quite a lady. Martin, unfortunately, passed away shortly after. Mary Brown, wife of John Brown, and her daughter Sarah, who was just a little girl when she came. But they arrived in Saratoga after living in Red Bluff, and their house was where City Hall is now. The Fablinger House was now the location of City Hall. Here's Sam Cloudy owned the general store, which is now Bella Saratoga. We have Charles McClay and his wife. And Charles was apparently a great bon vivant. We have Dr. Hogue. Dr. Hogue owned this building here at the corner. And he was a doctor, and he was a very distinguished gentleman of Saratoga. We have Miss Carrie Wooster. She was a teacher at Saratoga Elementary School, and she was in the paper. We have the McWilliams family. We should have said them earlier. We have Mr. and Mrs. McWilliams. Here they are. They owned the little house up the way here, and they had how many? 5 daughters? 5 girls. 5 girls. We have Miss Jenny Farwell. Jenny Farwell helped establish the Foothill Club, and she was a leading citizen of the area. Bill York was a lumberman and a man, a jack of all trades in Saratoga in the 1850s. Charles and Isabella Blaney, upstanding citizens. They were responsible for this arch in World War I.
So I also was responsible for on the board of Madrona, and when we received a donation of $2,000, I was smart enough to make them use most of it to buy property so it could expand.
We have Miss Lyra Mills. Okay. She was a founder of the Foothill Club, which was founded in 1900 about. The greatest hero of Saratoga was Sergeant Lucy King.
I don't know.
Lucy King. Yes. This was an incredible hero of World War I. He grew up in Saratoga. His parents lived on Big Basin Way. He went off to World War I, and he saved so many lives and got honored by the country for his dedication. How about Olivia de Havilland? Olivia de Havilland she and her sister Joan Fontaine were raised here. They were raised in Saratoga there. She's still alive, lives in France. And Olivia is here, and now Joan Fontaine. And Joan Fontaine also won an Academy Award. Both girls won Academy Awards. And so congratulations. And here's Miss Julia Morgan, very well-known architect. Did the Federated Church and at least 7 houses in Saratoga. And and she did the Hearst Castle. Fantastic art. Paul Masson came in the 1890s and decided to, he was a vintner, and he changed the way wine. Champagne. He had champagne cellars. Painless Parker was a dentist. I won't tell you what he used to do. He used to sit in the back of his pickup truck and pull the teeth out of people. Isabel Stein founded and loved Japanese gardens and founded Hakone Gardens with her husband. Sunshine Williams and his wife, one of his wives, or 2 of his wives, we're not sure which. Sunshine Williams was the founder of the Blossom Festival, which Saratoga celebrated for many, many years.
40 years.
40 years. Leading citizen of Saratoga. Mrs. Hatayama.
Hatakayama.
Say it again.
Hatakayama.
All right. And this is from the turn of the century, 1900. She lived lived in Saratoga. Her whole family was here for many years, and we're proud to have her here with us today. Thank you. Senator Phelan is our esteemed city manager today, but he's still a politician. Senator Phelan, 3 times mayor of San Francisco, U.S. Senator, and the founder and developer of Thomas. And thank you, Senator Phelan.
I'm just glad to be here today. I'm glad that you asked me to come and speak to the community. You know, this is the first time I've been here, and it's a pleasant little location that I'm thinking of building a little summer cottage in this area. It's charming.
This is Clara Buckley. Mrs. Clara Buckley was our first librarian, and she started right over there in front of the building and had a basket full of books. And she got everybody interested in the library. And then our first library was Book Around. Our first mayor of Saratoga in 1956 was Burton Brazil, and this is Howard Miller, and the other one's down below. But anyway, Burton Brazil, fine gentleman. Saratoga was part of San Jose. It was because of Burton Brazil and his desire to have this be a town on its own that's what it became. So he was very instrumental. And here we have our first woman mayor. And actually, she was mayor for many years. How many years? 3 in a row. 3. So Linda Callan.
I believe you have the most beautiful city in the state, or am I exaggerating?
No, it is no exaggeration, and it was my fear that we would become paved and asphalt like San Jose was doing, and